All right, we're here with big Marcus Martin from Crenshaw, one of the top offensive linemen on the West Coast, committed to USC. I just talked to DeAnthony Thomas, and just give us your thoughts on how things have been going since the loss to Norco.
Well, we've been trying to improve as a team. On the football field, a lot of people were slacking. We were in certain areas, and we started to collaborate in efforts and try to become more explosive, more dominant on the line, in the backfield, the quarterbacks, the receivers. We start working together. At first, everybody was on their separate pages. It was a young team. Not too many people were familiar with each other. We only spent 6 weeks preparing in shoulder pads, so we had to come together and prepare. So, now we're a family, we're one unit, and we will dominate.
It's got to be pretty fun playing with the big guys that you do next to you on the line, but then you got the Black Mamba back there running, and then you've got Marquise Thompson back there running at times too. You've got some really talented football players to run the ball, and offensive linemen. There's nothing you guys like better than run blocking.
Yeah.
Just tell us about those guys.
Marquise, he's a great athlete. He can go to quarterback, he can go to slot back, receiver, safety, running back. I mean, he's all over the field type of guy, and I love blocking for him because, when he's in the game, I think he steps the tempo up. We'll be down, and he'll just come in, huddle up, guys, come on, let's get together, let's fight on, let's keep going. And then, DeAnthony, he comes in, very explosive player, holds, wide open or holds very small. He'll hit it real quick, real fast, and try to get up the field. Other players, we got a junior quarterback, Jerry McConaughey. Great quarterback, great vision, great passing abilities. We got a lot of great athletes on the team that are young.
And even though you lost the first couple of games, you guys are right on pace to be back there in the city championship game.
Right.
And that's pretty much what the goal is every year, isn't it?
Yeah, we prepare every day, day in, day out, Monday through Thursday, we prepare. And we take every practice like it's a championship football game. We run the clock, we have 4 quarters, and we work hard. We even have overtime. We have random special team calls on our field. We just prepare. We over-prepare for that one day, that one moment to shine, dominate, and let everybody know that Crenshaw is going to be a dominant school for years to come.
Now, you like DeAnthony, are committed to USC. Tell us about your commitment and how solid that is, and if you're going to take some trips and where.
Yeah, I'm solid to the University of Southern California. Me and DeAnthony, I plan on taking a few trips, Florida, Washington, and Arizona, and maybe a few other schools. I'm not for sure yet. Committing to USC happened randomly because I was at a football camp. I had got my offer already, and I just wanted to come out and prove that I was one of the best offensive linemen in the country. So when I went, the camp was so hyped, it was so fast-paced, and it was just a great environment. And I realized that day that, for right now, I'm going to be a Trojan.
And no looking back at this point. Well, just tell us right now what you've seen from out of USC so far offensively.
Well, they have a great offensive line, and the offensive line really just came together because at first they weren't a unit. They were all learning. They were fresh legs, and now they just become a dominant force. Against the Hawaii game, they were busting holes open. Virginia Tech busting holes open. Stanford busting holes open. I mean, just offensively, they're dominant. They need to improve on a lot of things, just as other football teams need to improve on a lot of things. So, I mean, it's coming together perfectly, and with the class that's coming in and the class after that, I mean, it seems to just be a dominant force year after year.
And we'll just ask one last question. Over let's say the last couple of years, was there some talk between you, DeAnthony, and Hayes about playing together in college?
Well, Hayes was my mentor when I came into high school.
Yeah.
I was a big guy. I came in at about 6'1", 375, and Hayes came in and he's like, man, I see you. He was on varsity, I was on JV, and then I moved up and we started playing together. And he's like, I love having you in the line. I appreciate everything you do for me. DeAnthony, always the same thing. He's kind of like my best friend. Every time you see me, you'll probably see him right next to me. So, I mean, it couldn't go any better than it was planned, than it is right now.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations with the great win and continued success, and we look forward to seeing you. You have a Wednesday game, don't you? One of these upcoming weeks.
It's a Thursday game.
Thursday game.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll see you then.
All right.
Thanks.